Hello everybody and welcome back to Diamonds and Chaos. Today I have a little unboxing, a very cute little unboxing I'm so excited about. If I could just ask if you guys could please, before we get started, like and subscribe if you're not already and you haven't already done so. That would really help me out. This is from Fallon Gems and I'm so excited because they now have this thing where you can kind of pick from a selection of minis and pick which ones you want to go in your kit, and then they send them to you, and it's so cute. I'm so excited. So we're gonna get started and open this up. I chose to get 6, so that's what's here. So I'm not gonna open this exactly, but like here's a peekaboo at what the colors look like. So nice. Okay. And you also get this little kit. I find that, like, I wish they had, like, I don't think Fallon Gems does, but I don't see it really almost anywhere. But I wish companies would start adding, like, an option where you can opt out of getting the kits. Because, like, when I was buying, like, from Diamond Art Club, and I was buying so much, I had so many kits. And I'm just like, what am I going to do with all these things? Because I don't use them, you know? I mean, it's nice if you don't have stuff, of course, but then it's like if you do, then more than likely you're not going to use these things because you've got other things that you kind of prefer, like I would say a little upgraded. So yeah, I kind of wish there was like an option to opt out of getting these things because like I'm not going to use this. I do not need it. I don't have any use for it. So it would be nice. Shout out Fallon Gems if we could have that option. If we don't already, I will check next time I order. But if you don't have anything already, then you get everything you need here with your diamond painting pen, your wax, the attachment for the multi-placer here. And it's like, I love that they offer it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I do love that, but it's just, you know what I mean? The tweezers. This is the thing that I do often use the most is tweezers. I love having backup tweezers because I just find that they all bend so easily. Even like Diamond Art Club, I got theirs and the same thing. They're just tiny little metal things. Like, I don't expect miracles. There's a grip for the diamond painter for the pen and another multi-placer. 2 different size multi-placers. But yeah, the options. Options in life, right? So I'm going to put these back in this bag. I always put the tweezers back where my stuff is so that I have them for later. And then we're gonna just take a little gander here at the pictures. They're so cute. I completely forgot what size they are. Oh, 15 by 15, it says it right there. 15 by 15 centimeters, I believe that is. So I got this little otter. Let me see if it says in here anywhere, like what the names are. We have, each one has like the little paper with the labels, so it shows you all the colors that you get and everything, and instructions on how to do it, and then our stickers for our colors. Okay. And then we have more labels. This is a little different, so I'm not sure. I guess these are supposed to be for if you have those little round cylinders containers, which I do have. I would assume that's what this is for because they are round. Okay, my brain is working because I don't diamond paint all that often, so I'm like, how's this gonna work? But then I'm thinking, oh, duh, because you just match it. I'm thinking each one's gonna have its own little set of things or something, and no, we don't need that. It's fine. Like, we're good. I'm gonna look up the names of these because it doesn't say it anywhere. So I'm gonna get my phone real quick, hold that thought, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my names here. So this little cute otter, I'm gonna try to zoom in a little, hold on. Whee! Okay, this is called Otter Chaos. The one that kicked me off. I saw that and I was like, oh my god, this kicks off this thing. I need to try these. Okay, this little seal is called Seriously. It's so cute. Oh, let me zoom in a little. They're just so cute. And I do have another, I have a red panda one that I got from Fallon Gems. I had some issues with it. There were like ABs in areas I didn't understand why they were there. It wasn't like symmetrical, which I guess not everything has to be, but it wasn't symmetrical with what was going on. The eyes were kind of off in their shape and stuff. There were just some issues, right? But I mean, growing pains, every business has them, right? So I'm not judging. I'm just like, here's what I found that I didn't love so much. But I look for going forward with these, I tried to look and see like, does it make sense? There were shadows in weird places on that one that I felt like they didn't even need to be there. So it was just bothering me personally. You know, everybody has their own taste, but so that's what I was looking for in these, and these look so cute. I'm like super happy so far with these. I haven't gotten a real in-depth look, but that's what I'm kind of doing now. So this one is called Somebody Magical. You guys, you guys, like I'm not even kidding. And and I'm annoying myself right now because I feel like I'm sounding like the influencers that drive me crazy that I keep seeing on I watch a lot of like influencer insanity videos, but I swear this is legit right here. They're just so adorable. I'm such an animal lover and this is so cute. It really kind of reminded me of my daughter in a way, just from her, the things that she likes. So I thought this would be super cute when I finish it to put it in a frame and give it to her for her wall. But I love the minis because now emotionally flat but thriving. I'm so dead with that. It's so adorable. I really think, I don't know if Crimson, the owner, like, I don't know if she comes up with these all by herself, but if it's not her or it's somebody else, whatever, like, credit because that is so cute. So, and I love stingrays. I have a tattoo. If you didn't know, his name is Spike. I kind of think the tattoo artist did like a crossbreed on accident, maybe, but I love him. I don't care. Because when you look at stingrays, their wings are usually more rounded, and manta rays are usually more pointy, like this one. And I kind of feel like mine's a hybrid, but I don't care. I love him. And I think, other than that, the detail, the shadows, I think is great. So I'm happy with him, anyways. But yeah, so that's this one. And then we have reading instead of responding. Like, where am I when my messages aren't being responded to? I guess I'm reading, but I'm not. I always respond to my messages. Somehow I'm always available. Okay, and last but not least, this is another one that I thought of my daughter for, that I was like, she'll love this probably when it's done. She's only 8 years old, so this is Fur Real Magic. Fur, F-U-R. It's a little kitty. It has wings, a wand. It's just so cute. I love them all so much. All right, I'm gonna put my phone away. So that was that, you guys. And they're just so adorable. I mean, just small, cute. This is like, funny enough, like somebody more experienced would do this. Somebody more experienced would do these in like probably 2 hours, maybe. For me, these are like maybe 2 to 3 day projects, especially because I'm working on so many other things as well. If you don't know, I have a coloring channel that has been popping off lately, mildly. It's nothing crazy. We're not, viral or anything. I hear being viral is overrated, so we're not really thinking about that. And then I also started a jewelry business doing handmade jewelry, so that is something I'm working on. I have 2 gaming channels, so we're pretty busy. And just, so yeah, so diamond painting, it takes so long for me because I can't spend a ton of time on it at one time, but I'm trying. So I'm gonna try to do videos with music, but the thing is, I can never get my lighting that great, like when I'm diamond painting, because I need an overhead light, not an not necessarily an extra one. Actually, no, yeah, I'm lying. Yeah, I do. I have needed an extra one lately, like the overhead light, and then I have the Elgato key light, and it's okay. I think we can do better for the price that it cost, but it is very, very heavy. So I guess whatever. But so I have that, and then I have the Diamond Art Club light pad to go underneath. And like these, I'll like tape them to the, my cat is scratching at a box. You might hear it fall over. I'll tape these to the light and do that. And so that doesn't allow for very clear images really, I guess. But I do the best I can. So I might do some whip and chats when I'm working on them, but it is hard for me to talk and focus on these at the same time, but we'll see. Anyway, so I just wanted to share that. I'm super excited to work on these though, and now that I've made this video, I feel like I can get started. I don't know what to do though. I'm like, do I want to work on these? I kind of thought I might start working on things from the oldest to the newest, but I don't know, you guys. I think I'm just gonna kind of do whatever. You know, and actually, now that I think about it, because I do have to come back to these so often, I don't know that it would be the best idea to actually, because I don't have anywhere to store these things right now. I actually hijacked my, a lot of my, what do you call it? My bead storage containers that I had and stuff. I hijacked a lot of those that I was using for the store the diamonds to use for my actual beading business. So yeah, I actually had to buy more too, but so that's that. And yeah, so I don't know when I'm gonna do these. I guess when I open up some space and I actually have somewhere to put the gems would be smart. But yeah, and I try ASMR. I have a video, I think, on my channel still where it's like ASMR-ish, because it was just a test to kind of see what it sounds like. And to me, it's not great, but I don't know what y'all think. So hopefully as you know the channel grows, if it does, then I'll get more feedback on that. But I don't know how people get that great sound. I have the Hollyland, I think it's called the Hollyland Lark M2 microphone. Now I have this one in the camera that I'll probably test out and see if that helps at all. And then I also have the Fifine, I think that's how you say it, microphone that I actually just had to replace, but it's great for like my gaming and my other stuff, and the other microphone is good for that. I'm testing this out with the camera mic only today, so I'm a little nervous about that, but I can always re-record this video if need be. The reactions won't be the same because I'll definitely be like, you know, this time I was like, I just looked at it real quick to make sure everything was accounted for originally when I got it, and then this was my first really good look at like the designs and the pictures, right? So that was that. But yeah, I'm honest about stuff like that. If I ever have to re-record a video, I always say so. I'm like, I already did this, so I already had my reaction, but unfortunately I'm not gonna fake that and try to do it again. So this time I'm just gonna show you what's up. And that's that. And I have to be transparent about that stuff because otherwise I'm no better than those influencers that drive me crazy. You guys, if you, I don't even know if I said this before, the videos that people make, influencer insanity, oh my God, it will bring you to earth so fast about how fake so much is on the things on TikTok are. Like, I don't really TikTok, right? So when I started trying to promote the businesses and stuff or the channels, then I kind of started to be on TikTok, but I'm still not really watching. And the only things I really watch are like tutorials or beating things or something in my similar bubble that I can relate to. But most of the time, whenever there's somebody trying to sell something, I just don't believe it. And I'm like, hard pass, no, thank you. You know, but it's so funny to see these people being called out on certain things like they're getting up at 6 in the morning or 5:30 in the morning and they're making breakfast for their husband and kids and they're doing this and packing all the lunches and everything. Meanwhile, the clocks on their in their house and their watches all say it's like, I don't know, 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. And it's like, why are we lying about the time? Just get up and do it, you know? Or, hey, you know what? For me, be transparent and say, this is what my day looks like, and these are the things that I do. And if you're honest about it and you don't want to record it though, just say, it's 8 o'clock now. but normally I'm up at 6 and this is what I do to get my family ready for the day. And it's like, obviously we know they're not there now, and it's, you know, you say it's a little more difficult and takes a little bit longer when they're actually here. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen things like that where it's like, talk to me about what you do, how you handle things, but, you know, be honest about the situation. But yeah, it's like, who set up the camera to watch you get out of bed? Things I didn't actually think about before. And then I started watching those videos. I'm like, yeah, wait a minute. Who set up that camera? You set up that camera. So you're not just getting out of bed. So why are we needing to see it? You know? It's just, but they're so funny when they get called out. It's just so funny to see how these other creators put together their videos and their commentary on it. And I appreciate it because it does show you what's real and what's not, you know? So let me know in the comments, are you a fan of the videos with the influencer insanity or not? Okay, you guys, so that is it for the Fallon Gems Minis unboxing. I have a discount code below if you'd like to use it. No pressure, you don't have to. It's just there if you want to. And if there's anything else specifically, any questions you have or anything you want to know from me, let me know in the comments below and I will try to answer any of your questions that I can. And on that note, I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys for joining me, and until next time, have a great day. Bye!